born into a Christian home. When I was in 6th grade, we moved to North Carolina, and my parents were trying to reconcile a lot of the issues in their marriage. And after a year, a lot of it wasn't working, and they decided to separate. And my dad moved back down to Florida, where my older sister was, and my older brother. And that year was the hardest year of my life. My 7th grade year, back down in Florida. My 2 older brothers, my older sister, they were just pursuing the things of the world and just drinking and drugs and those different things, and surrounding themselves with friends who were doing the same thing. And after a year of that, I just couldn't take anymore. I moved back to North Carolina with my mom, and I was up there about 3 or 4 years, and the Lord started bringing me closer to His heart. I didn't care for anything of the world because of being burned by those things, and I started really pursuing after the Lord, and I just started finding Him during that time, and knew that He was the only one that could satisfy in that way. And then when I was 16, my oldest sister Heather passed away, and she had a heart attack at 25 years old, and just because of pursuing those things in the world. And it was during that time that family really started grieving together, and my 2 older brothers, they started taking account of their life. 4 days after her death, I just started crying out to the Lord, and I was saying, Lord, I know that the world has nothing to offer. I've seen those things and what they've done to my family and friends, and I don't want those things. And I started crying out to Him to show me, in His Word, how He would care for me. And as I cried out for that peace during that time, I literally felt the joy of the Lord just come, and the fullness of His joy just filled me up during that time. And it was a feeling that I can't explain with words, but I cried out to Him during my grieving, and I felt that peace encompass me. And as I waited for Him and just pursued Him after her death, and just dug into His Word, I just waited on Him, and I felt Him just come, and He filled me, satisfied me, and I was able to grieve with her, yet have a joy in it.